What up? What up? What up? This freaking guts up here. Yeah, that's that sound y'all be hearing. Feeding the ducks. Welcome. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Darrell Barnes Bay. Welcome to Chest Out Heart Open Podcast. Today's theme is when loyalty turns into liability. Who deserves a seat in your new life? Yeah, I'm pivoting off last week when I was talking about rebranding yourself, being reborn or representing yourself or making changes in your life, man, and you start to grow. And sometimes people just don't accept your growth. Recovery is real. Recovery is, an act of change in ideas, attitudes. It's changing your belief system. That's what I look at recovery as. It's active. It's ongoing. It's never stopping. It ain't about just stopping using some type of substance, drugs, or alcohol. Or none of that. It's about improving your life, changing the way you think, trying to work towards having positive outcomes instead of the negative outcomes that some of us have had that created some conditions that put us in some places that we most definitely didn't want to be. And all of them, one jail, some of them was institutions. Some people been in mental institutions, man. They woke up in the mental institution, man, and sitting there, and that was a moment. I haven't been in the mental institution outside of the Michigan Department of Corrections. I've been in several treatment facilities, substance use treatment facilities, alcohol, abuse, dependence. And yeah, I was dependent on alcohol. Try to cover up some stuff. But yeah, man, this loyalty thing, man, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Are you loyal? Think about it. Are you loyal? Think about are you loyal or are you chained down, bound down, tied to something that you really, 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 really don't get no benefit out of being linked to? So the real question is loyalty. So the real question is, what does loyalty look like to us, man? I've been thinking about this a lot, because I dedicate myself to a lot of stuff, a lot of people. I do a lot of things, and I was just on the phone with my brother Mike Johnson, man, and we was talking about this loyalty thing, man. And one of the things that he said, shout out to Mike. One of the things that he said, man, he was like, man, the reward for being loyal sometimes is betrayal, backbiting, giving up your money all the time to people trying to keep you broke. No loyalty in return, but sometimes we find ourselves being loyal to a fault. We find ourselves, it sounds good. It sounds like that's the glue that holds family, friendships, and even the streets together, man. But let's be real. Sometimes loyalty is the very thing that keeping us locked down. The very thing. This week here on Chest Out Heart Open, we're digging into this truth, man. We're going to talk about it because if your loyalty is costing you your peace, your growth, or your freedom, then it ain't loyalty, man. That's a liability. So put it in the chat, if you will. Is your loyalty causing you a liability? Think about it. Is your loyalty causing you a liability? Loyalty is a gift and a curse all at the same time because everybody rely on loyal people. You know what I mean? And some of us, we pride ourselves on being reliable. Stand up individuals, man. When we count it on, you can count on us. My word is bond type thing. But at the same time, it'll be a curse because people will take advantage of your loyalty. They'll start using you and abusing you. Like I said, they'll start, and then you find yourself so engulfed in other people's issues. And trying to make other people happy. Trying to fulfill other people's wishes and the dreams of the organization that you're a part of, the job that you're in, and then you look around and you're the only one doing the work. Everywhere you go, you find yourself being smothered and swamped by work, but you're around a lot of other people They're supposed to be helping you do this job or do this mission. And everybody has a role to do it. Then you find yourself doing their job along with your job. When I say their job, I mean everybody's job except yours. It's like you're the only one dedicated and loyal to the mission or loyal to the cause. That's a liability, man. It can take away from you emotionally. It can be a gift and a curse because people, like I say, people like to rely on loyal people. It's a gift and a curse. What y'all think? Put it in the chat if it's a gift or a curse for you. Put in the chat if loyalty is a gift or a curse for you. Yeah, man, think about it, man. Yeah, I've been thinking, like I said, I've been thinking about this a whole lot, all day, every day. I don't know, I'm wired like that. You know, some people just wired like that, man. You trained to go. You know what I mean? And I just found, I mean, it's so many different things. And I'm trying to do this podcast thing, man, because I do this. I told y'all, this is therapy for me. Anybody need therapy? Come, this for you. You know, I'm in this podcast community and it's trying to help fortify my podcasting skills, if you will. You know, and it was talking about you got to have your ex. You got to do this. You got to do this for X. What is your X, Y, and Z? Meaning, who is this pod for us? Who is this podcast for? What do you plan on achieving out of this podcast? And how do you plan on execute? Well, this podcast is for all males, age 25 to 55. It can be older, it can be younger, who going through something, man, who having recovery issues. What I mean by recovery issues ain't necessarily got to be on those substance use, but you're just trying to improve yourself in life and you stuck. You don't know which direction to go. You find yourself running ever in the cycles. Come here, let's talk about it, man. Drop your comments in the chat, man. I'll address them in our next podcast, man. And one day I might want to pick a lucky viewer to join me on my podcast and discuss some issues. That'll be a thing. Every month I want to pick a viewer. It's call to action. Every month, drop your name in the chat and say, I want to be on your podcast. Or, matter of fact, better yet, throw my favorite symbol up. Throw that symbol up, the emoji up, or whatever they call it, in the chat. That let me know you want to be on the podcast. And also, accompanied with that, drop a question in there that you want to discuss. But anyway, yeah, this loyalty thing, man, it's got to be discussed. You know, think about it. Loyalty is drilled in us early, at an early age. In the streets, it's never stick, snitch. In family, it's blood thicker than water. In relationship, it's ride or die no matter what. And don't get me wrong, loyalty can be beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It builds trust. Like I said, it builds bonds. It can make people feel safe. The whole 9 yards. But here's the curse side. Loyalty can blind you. You'll cover for people who would walk across the street for you. You'll sacrifice your own future to protect somebody who wouldn't do the same for you. That's what loyalty do. It'll put you in a position that can harm you for trying to be loyal to some other people, loyal to a cause. But they won't do the same for you. They won't do the same for you. That same cause, them same people, man, they turn a blind eye, man, to your ills. They turn a blind eye. I'm here to talk about it. We're here to talk about it. Put turn a blind eye in the comment if that ever happened to you. Say blind eye. Yeah. Put blind eye. Matter of fact, put fool. Put fool in the comment if that ever happened to you. Because that's what it makes you feel like a fool, man. You spend all your time, all your energy, put all your emotional support into people and into things. And then when you need somebody to, you know what, I'm trying to find out. Yeah, this is, evidently I do got some issues with this, man, because I keep talking about this, and I was getting ready to say that I ain't talking about me, I'm talking about everybody else, but it does apply to me. Matter of fact, it's coming from me. So yeah, because I find myself, man, I'm getting a little ticked off thinking about it. how loyal I am to people, situations. So I'll never get the same type of support back. But guess what? They don't got to change you. They ain't got to make you no different. You just keep being you. Keep being that stand-up guy standing 10 toes down. You know, people tell me they stand on business. Just keep standing on your business. Guess what? Because you get your reward from on high. What I mean by that is you'll get it. However you get it. But it's coming from the universe. And it's called karma. You get what you get what you put out in the universe, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, but at the same time, like I said, it's a karma because it make you have you turn a blind eye to some of this energy that you receive back. That's deep, man. We was talking about that loyalty. The rewards for loyalty is treachery, betrayal, backstabbers, people lying on you. Wow, all because you was loyal to them and their cause. Man, being a leader, man, sometimes, and I'm a leader in my community, you know, I'm a leader in my community. I'm a leader in the Moore Science Club of America, my religious organization. I'm a leader at my job, I supervise 8 people. I'm a leader amongst my peers who look at me for making the change that I made in my life. You know what I mean? Something I've been told, my son, man, you showed us the possibilities. You know, and I ain't trying to put myself out there like I'm some type of beacon light, but we got it is what it is. You know, I dedicated my whole childhood and most of my adult life being loyal to the streets, being loyal to the game. But the streets weren't loyal to me. The game wasn't loyal to me. Loyal to other people. Them same people don't even look at me today. They don't even give me a phone call today unless they want to use me for something. And that's every now and then. And guess what? My loyalty, my loyalty to them, still my mistwisted loyalty to them. I still try to help them everywhere I can. Some of them to the point, look at this cup. Chest out, heart open. Yep, this is my merch. Get you a coffee cup, coffee mug. This episode is sponsored by Chest Out, Heart Open, myshopify.com. Get your merch, get your recovery coach. Get your recovery. Recovery is a journey hoodie with the unbroken spirit on them, the fist. Turn around, see if y'all can see this on the back. I don't know if y'all can see that on the back. Check it out. Yeah, man. I got my merch. Going on. I'm trying to do my thing, man, on this podcast. I'm starting to try to be loyal and dedicated to myself. Give myself some time. That's what we need to do. Give ourselves some time. Show you some loyalty to yourself. Like I said, because some of us we don't even trust ourselves no more, man, because we haven't done nothing good for ourselves in so long because we have been doing for so many other people, so many other entities. We forgot how to take care of ourselves. We forgot how we don't even trust taking care of ourselves. We go to all type of people to get health tips, mental health tips, physical health tips, emotional health tips, relationship tips. We go to all these outside entities, man, instead of sitting down with ourselves, man, and really asking ourselves, what is it that makes us happy? What is it that really makes us tick? Yeah, get this cup. Chest out, heart open. Ooh, I got mugs too. I got hats. This is my Bob Marley hat today. I'm feeling like a revolutionary rebel. Trying to wake people up, man. Trying to wake my people up. Trying to be a voice for my community. Trying to be a voice for men. Trying to be here to give some information, have open discussions. Yeah, man. Again, man, I would love to have a host. People back out. That's another thing. Everybody always want me to do stuff for them. Always want me to do stuff for them. And I always break my neck for feeling that, man. This guy's calling me, telling me, I want to be on your podcast. I want you to help me do a podcast. And every time I help them, I'll call them and ask them, to just come on the show. They busy. It's cool though. It's cool though, because one day they gonna kick themselves in the butt, kill themselves, missing out on the opportunity to be on such a special, momentous. I was trying to use a big word, but I'm gonna leave that alone, y'all, because it is every moment on here is a momentous moment. But I don't want to. This podcast is going to have some special moments on here. We're going to have some special discussions, like this one right here about this loyalty thing. I'm still sitting up here pondering. I wonder what y'all think about this loyalty thing. Do you think loyalty is a beautiful thing and it builds trust? It builds bonds and it can make people feel safe. But do you also feel like it can be a curse? It can be a gift or a curse. What you think? Put it in the chat, gift or a curse. Come on, y'all. I need y'all help. I need y'all help. And me trying to find out, should I continue to be as loyal as I have been to the things that I have been loyal to? Or should I just start to back up a little bit and just see would any of that loyalty return to me? Would any of that loyalty return to me? Should I test it or should I just leave it alone? And what I mean by that is, should I just start focusing on myself? Focus on myself and not focus on others. Yeah, that was somebody just texted me about some merch I got. I got a new brand called Vulnerability is Gangster. Vulnerability is Gangster. I got the sweat the hoodies like this, and I got the long sleeve shirts. I got these Recovery is a Journey hoodies. I already showed you everything on there. I got the Unbroken Detroit Unbroken Spirit logo. Matter of fact, here it go right here. Oh, I don't want to show it to you. Bam. But anyway, yeah, that's my virtual background, man. I try to do something a little different, try to step it up. It's a little bit different. You're seeing my pictures with Marcus Garvey and my family back here. Y'all know what it is. We just move it on up. This loyalty thing, though, let's continue to talk about that. The truth is, man, the loudest ones screaming loyalty are usually the first ones to disappear when the heat comes down. That's just been my whole take on the thing. The loudest ones, I don't like to be the one that I just try to show up. But other people always talking about, man, they got your back. I got you on this and I got you on that, man. They never there. If you watching this, drop a comment in the box and ask the question in the comment. And let's be honest about it. If you ever had to question somebody's loyalty, drop that in the comment. If you ever had to question somebody's loyalty, let's be honest about it. What was it about their loyalty that you questioned? If you ever had to question somebody's loyalty, what was it about their loyalty that you questioned? Drop that in the box, in the chat box. Now, here's the next layer about this that I want to talk about. Every time you level up, your circle, they're loyal to your weakness. Every time you level up, your circle is loyal to your weakness. That goes back to what I was talking about last week about when you rebrand yourself or when you start to make change and you start to grow and develop and you start to become a better person. You start to become a different person, I should say. Yeah, a more improved person. And you stop doing certain things because those things that you was doing along with other people was causing you negative outcomes, negative consequences. But here's the thing about it. It always causes you these consequences and outcomes, not them. And then now you want to stop doing these things because to improve you and stop these consequences and to improve yourself. They don't like that. They was loyal to your weakness. Now, now that you are showing your strengths over your weaknesses, they don't be loyal to. They ain't gonna be loyal to your strength. They ain't gonna be faithful. And they ain't gonna support you in that. If you feel like you breaking free from that uh misplaced loyalty, drop this in the chat box. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Strong arm in the chat box. Drop that in. You're like, yeah. If you're breaking free from that tonight, while we talking, if any of this is reminiscing or ruminating in your mind, and you're thinking about this, man, you feel like, man, yeah, you know what? You're right, man. Because ask yourself, at what point in time, when are you going to start giving to yourself? When are you going to become the focus? Let's show the world we ain't chained no more. Let's show the world that we ain't bound down to misplaced loyalty that don't benefit us. Let's show people, let's show our community, and it ain't really about showing them, but it's about self-improvement and detaching ourselves from those chains that keep us bound down to the negative energy that keeps as 6 or 7 on that negative vibration. Yeah, let's just raise the vibration, man. Yeah, let's show the world we ain't chained no more. What y'all think about that? Chest out, heart open, because loyalty is love, but love starts with self. Remember that. Chest out, heart open, because loyalty is love, but love starts with self. I'll see y'all next week for the next episode. I just wanted to come, get that off my chest, man. Give y'all something to think about. Till the next time, man. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to check out my merch. Chest out, heart open, myshopify.com. We got the recovery journey hoodies. We got the vulnerability is gangster hoodies. We got the Detroit I'm Broken Spirit hoodies and long sleeve shirts for all of what I just said. We also have knitted caps to match each hoodie. We got raglan shirts, raglan cut shirts, two-tone shirts. We got baseball caps. We got our coffee mugs. Check it out. I ain't asking you to be loyal to me. I'm asking you to show me some love. Can you just do that for me? Can you show your brother some love? Yeah, show your brother some love, man. Recovery is a process. Just like life. It's never ending process. Just like life. Growth and development takes place in this process. And then again, I want to remind everybody, if I haven't said it before, I want to say it now. We grow in stages. You know, some people, what I mean by stage, I'm going to tell you, like in my field of work, is 5 stages of change. Pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance is the 5 stages of change, right? And when you equate that to life, pre-contemplation is when an individual has been identified to have certain issues, but he don't see that he has those issues, but the issues is causing him problems, but he think everybody else is the problem and not he being the problem. That's pre-contemplation. Contemplation is when you start to identify certain things is taking place and you start to wonder, are you the cause of these things taking place? And I need to make some adjustments in my decision making and how I move in order to stop these things from making place. I just don't know what to do right now. That's contemplation. You're thinking about it. Preparation is when you start to try to put things in place to try to make those changes happen. You know what I mean? You started looking to reading books, or you started getting into programs or trainings, or look at webinars. You started to get on Barnes-based podcasts and listen to some of the things that he's talking about and ask him questions and ask him, could he come on? You come on there as a guest so you can ask more in-depth questions and we can go down through there. You start doing things like that, and you start doing things like that on a consistent basis. I'm talking about not just one time or two times. You start doing it on a consistent basis. It's called the preparation stage. And then once you start to implement some of these things and you start to utilize some of these things, and they start to and they start to work in your life, and you start to apply them to your portfolio, if you will, mental portfolio, and put them in your toolbox, and this starts to become a part of your routine. You in an action stage, and then once you start to use putting these things in action on a regular basis, and they start to work, and you start to see, like I say, the progress of your action, and you want to protect some of the progress that you made. So you're going to make sure that you don't go to this place. You don't make sure you don't go hang out with these people. You're going to make sure you don't do this. You don't make that decision that you used to make, because it's going to interfere with what you got going on. Now you're in the maintenance stage, and you want to protect everything that you have achieved mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I mean? So that's called the stages of change. And although I said these are the stages that we utilize in the field that I work in, they're not confined to that environment or that community. I look at those talking about life, growing up. When we was younger, when in our youth, nobody could tell us nothing. We was in the pre-contemplation stage. Nobody could tell us that the things that we were doing was wrong. And talking about we've been there, done that. Well, you ain't did it like I'm about to do it. As we thought. So we had to go through the stages. We had to go through the stages. All of us have to go through the stages of life, which is equal to what I just described as a stage of change. We people see that we're going wrong. People see some of the decisions that we make, and may not be the right decisions, but we make them anyway because we think we know better. And then we started to learn that maybe those people were right. Or maybe those people weren't right, but I'm tired of going through what I'm going through, so maybe I need to start doing something different. Now I'm in the contemplation stage of life, where I'm thinking about starting doing things a little bit differently to improve myself, to help my family be better. That stages of change. Then once you start to put things, implement, pick up things, and learn things, and try to go to school, get your career together, go to college, whatever it is, whatever it takes, you're in preparation to do it. You start putting them together. You start formulating in your mind. You put a blueprint together. These are some of the things that I need to do. And then you started doing them. You enroll in school. You enroll in a vocational training, or you enroll in some type of webinar. You start to prepare yourself and get involved and do all the things that I mentioned about that. And then once you start to get these things, get these houses, these cars, you get your family the way you want to protect it. You're in the maintenance stage. Do everything you can to protect that. That's this life, this growth. But that loyalty thing, we got to be aware of who and what we give our loyalty to, because loyalty can be a liability. That's what I want you to know. Loyalty can be a liability if you put your loyalty in all your loyalty eggs in the wrong basket. If you put all your loyalty eggs in the basket that don't produce what you want those eggs to produce, if you put eggs in the basket to get chickens, and ain't no chickens coming out of that basket, or live active chickens coming out of that basket, you need to leave those that basket alone. Quit putting your chicken in those baskets. You follow what I'm saying? I'm talking to me. I'm talking to me as I'm talking to you. Because I know somebody else going through something, having the same issues that I'm having, some of the same thoughts that I'm having. Yeah. I'm talking about in people, man. I put my loyalty in the people, man, and they don't they don't deserve it. Yeah, a lot of people don't deserve your loyalty. They show you they don't deserve your loyalty. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like I said, from the blindness of the rage of it, we find ourselves, our soul ensnared, literally ensnared, man. How many sleepless nights you had because you put your loyalty into something that ain't loyal to you? How many institutions have you found yourself in because you was loyal to something, some things that wasn't loyal to you? Think about it. Loyalty. What does it offer? What do you gain? Yeah. All right, y'all. Like I said, grab uh, chest out, our heart open. We close tonight. I want to close with loyalty can be a good thing, but we got to have some balance with it. On Drink Champs, they always ask that question about loyalty or respect. I'd rather have respect, because if a person respects you, if a person respects you and stand on that, they're going to be loyal to you because they respect you. And you respect them. And mutual respect, there's nothing wrong with it. All right? Because loyalty is love, but love starts with self. And if you love yourself, you have to respect yourself. I'll see you next week for the next episode. The silent contracts we sign. That's what we're going to talk about next week. The silent contracts we sign. Peace out. Subscribe and share and like and check out my merch.